Hey, it's Robert here from robertcbrown.online. I hope you're having a splendiferous day wherever you are in the world today. Now, today's video is all about how to apply the law of attraction. Now, I'm going to talk to you about why you need to get that handled in your life, what it will do for you if you do, and of course, I'm going to talk about how to get it done properly so it works for you every single time. Okay, sound good? Are you all buckled up and ready to get started? Let's get stuck in. Okay, so what is the law of attraction? Well, actually, it's one of 12 spiritual laws that govern this universe that we live in. Much like the law of gravity. Okay, you don't see gravity, do you? You don't see it anywhere, but yet it's working every day in our life to pull things towards the Earth's surface. Well, the law of attraction works in much the same way. You don't see it, but you see the results of it, and it's working all the time. Now, the thing is with the law of attraction, it's constantly responding to the thoughts and the beliefs that you're putting out into the universe. And this is really important. The nature of a positive thought and a negative thought is totally different. A positive thought has a different vibratory output to that of a negative thought. And universal law is such that like attracts like. It's none of this opposites attract rubbish. Like attracts like. So the more negative stuff you put out into the universe, the more of that stuff you're going to suck back in. The more positive you put out, the more good stuff comes back to you. So that's why you need to know how this stuff works so that you're not effectively putting your boat in the river and rowing upstream, because that sure does get tiresome, okay? Especially when everything that you want in life is downstream, but you've been socially conditioned to believe it's the other way around, and everything you need and want in life is upstream, and that if it doesn't feel hard, you're doing something wrong. Well, I'm here to tell you that is BS, and you need to rewire your thinking and start to relook at your life in the way that I'm suggesting, because it doesn't work that way. So here's what being in tune with the law of attraction will do for you. It eliminates the friction from your life. Can you imagine a life without friction? A life where you get up and you feel energized every day and motivated, you have clarity of purpose, and you're just positive in every sense. All good things are coming your way all the time. I'm not saying, by the way, that life doesn't throw the occasional curveball. Of course it does. But you know what? As a result of your new persona, the way you look at the world, the way the world, reflects back at you, you'll communicate that stuff to yourself differently than you did before, and it will have little or no negative effect. If anything, it will just trigger off more positive responses to move you in the direction of who you want to be, what you want to do, and ultimately what you want to have. And of course, I'd like to add, and give back to the world, because I'm very, very motivated to give back and to empower others to take control of their lives. Because if enough people get a handle on this information and put it into application, we can change this world into a much better place for all of us to live in. Don't you agree? So that's my mission. But anyway, that's the what of it. That's what it will do for you. You'll get up and suddenly your day will be joyous. You'll be looking forward to Monday mornings. There'll be no such thing as hump day on a Wednesday. Every day will be a great day. Can you imagine? Just close your eyes and imagine that for a minute. Imagine every day being lived according to exactly how you want to live it. Now, you can do that. You can live life on your terms, and utilizing the law of attraction, understanding how it works and putting it into practice on your behalf in the right way will help you to get all of that stuff done on your terms. Okay, so great. Now we get to the juicy bit, right? The how to get it done. I know that's what you want to get to, so here we are. Let's get started. Okay, listen, as I've already alluded to, one of the critical factors in getting the law of attraction on side is to start being a different person, starting to project more positive thoughts. As a result, the positive thoughts will promote different actions, and hopefully the results will show up. In fact, they will if you commit to continuing. Sometimes they don't show up right when we think they should, and that's just fine because it's not for us to decide. So here's a couple of things that I want you to do. Firstly, and this is very important, the word attraction. I don't hear enough people talk about it in this sense, and I'm going to cover it here. The law of attraction is made up 60% of the word action. That is no accident, okay? If you watch the movie The Secret, great movie, but what they led a lot of people to think was you could just shut your eyes, visualize something that you want, and it's going to show up on your doorstep pretty soon. Okay, maybe with a slight time delay, but you know what? It's on its way. You just put an order in with the universe. Well, that's partly true, okay? But what really gets the cogs moving, the wheels rolling towards what it is that you want is when you take some action in the direction of what it is that you want. And the way to do that and maintain it is by keep thinking about what you want, keep affirming that you've already got it, keep visualizing it to the point where you can see it almost as if it's in front of you with your eyes open, and attach emotion. And the more emotion you can attach, the more energized you will be to take some action in the direction of obtaining that which you desire. You see, and this is what was missed. The law of attraction requires some action in order for it to work. So my question to you is, are you the type of person that is willing to get up off your backside and take some action? And if you're not, I would suggest that you are not shooting for the right things. You have not yet clarified who you are and what it is that you really want. I mean, really want on an inner level, because if you did, if you connected with that place, you'd have no problem motivating yourself to take some action on a consistent, persistent basis in the direction of your goals. Does that make sense? And the other thing is that I want to mention, do not be attached to the outcome. So often, and I've done this myself, we have this weird idea in our mind's eye of how something should show up. And quite often, the issue with that is that it does show up, but it may show up in a different form than the one you were expecting, or at a different time than you were expecting it to arrive. And if you're not open to the fact that it can show up in a slightly different form, or at a slightly different time, or any one of many other incidental differences there could be in the way that you've projected it to yourself, if you're not open to that, it might pass you by. You might miss that opportunity. You might miss that. So be open to the fact that it may not show up exactly as you think it should, because that's not for you to figure out, okay? Don't attach yourself to the outcome. Just attach yourself to the process. Enjoy the process, and the outcome will show up when you're ready, at the right time, in the right proportion, just the way you need it to show up, if you're open for it. I hope that makes sense. Listen, if you want more information on this, and the law of attraction, by the way, is quite a detailed subject. You can go a lot deeper than the stuff you would see in the movie in The Secret. A lot deeper. So if you're committed to finding out more and really getting down and deep and dirty on this stuff, if you're really committed to changing your life, get across to robertcbrown.online. That's robertcbrown.online. Get on my email list, join my community. You know, we have so many like-minded individuals over there who are committed to their own personal and spiritual growth, but also they're committed to making a positive change in the world and empowering others to do the same. If that sounds like you, I'd love to welcome you over there as part of my community too. So listen, I hope this video has been really, really helpful. I do these every day, so keep checking in. If it has been helpful, leave a comment. Love to hear what you've got to say. Take action on everything I say, please. It works. It works. It works. Okay, have a wonderful day, and I'm going to check in with you again very, very soon. Bye-bye for now. It's Robert here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you've really, really enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed this, then please subscribe to this channel and come back and see many, many more. Doing these things all the time. And if you want to know when the next one comes up, click the little bell and you'll get a notification each and every time we've got a new video up there for you to have a look at. And the other thing is, I nearly forgot. If you love everything to do with personal development, business development, and just getting yourself into a peak state, then you're going to want to get over to my free webinar training, which is going to show you exactly the steps to take to overcome any inner barriers that are stopping you from achieving in life and business right now, and exactly what to do to get that put right and start living the life of your dreams, starting right now. Sounds like a tall order? Promise you, you can do this stuff. Get across to my webinar training. The link is in the description below this video. I hope to see you there. And at the very least, I hope that you click the bell. I hope you subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you back here again soon.